Hey there guys, I'm in Just Cause 2 at the moment on the testing rig. Now, pretty much as it is, it's running without a GPU, it's running on just the integrated graphics on the CPU die, but really thinking about it, this system is performing phenomenally well, just as is. Now, it is laggy, there's no denying that, but seriously, just running on the integrated GPU, it is demonstrating that it is quite fast. Now, this might not be the ideal game CPU for gaming, since like it's, I don't know, like 2.6 GHz and it's 2 cores, 2 threads, but really thinking about it, it really does cut the cake for games. It would do it pretty well. If you put in a GPU, it would run quite smoothly. Like even a GTX 650 you could pick up for $105 or something, put it in this system and it would run quite smoothly. Now, overall it's low heat, it's efficient, it works well, and really for a low powered system this is running very well. I do credit Intel for their Ivy Bridge, they did pretty well with it. The game is running at low settings, so that sort of does actually, you know, really does. Well, it's the only way we can really get it to work, but yeah, just on the integrated GPU. But with like a dedicated graphics card like GPU, it should be pretty fast, I imagine. Like especially on Just Cause 2, if you're using an NVIDIA GPU, this should run very smoothly. I imagine it would. For some strange reason, NVIDIA GPUs run very well on Just Cause 2. Probably due to the optimizations that they've made, but yeah. Like, this thing's running on like something that wasn't even geared to play games, and I'm really quite blown away by its performance so far, so yeah, I'm just gonna get out of Just Cause 2 and just show you guys some other stuff. Hello there. I just got out of Just Cause 2. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a burn test. Now, with this burn test, we're going to demonstrate basically on this bench how much heat's being produced when it's under load. You can either use Intel Burn Tester or just load the system. While recording this very video, the system is using just around, peaking at about half the CPU's power. So what we're going to do, just open this to show you guys the information for the CPU. It is the Ivy Bridge G1610. It's pretty good. It's 55 watts at the moment. 55 maximum power draw or whatever it is, and it's running at just under a volt. Okay, let's run the Intel burn test. Okay, for this specific system, it's not really got that many resources available, especially since we're recording. So I'm going to go to custom for the burn test. Oh shit. There, and we'll just use up around, don't know, 500 megabytes. Times to run will be once. Stress level custom, all threads, all cores. Start. This video is likely to lag. Temperature's not really going up. Rightio. So that works. Now, to confirm what I was saying before, like this system does run at a very low heat, especially with this CPU. So far with the stock cooler, it's peaked at around, I don't know, like it's peaked. It's not really gotten up to any serious temperature other than 34 degrees and what we just reached. Now, with this particular CPU, it's locked for overclocking, but it's good for really anything else. You can play games on it if you want to. You can really, it works well for whatever. So if you're shopping around and you're thinking of buying something, then don't give the low range CPUs a miss, especially if you don't have any money. But either way, it's a decent CPU. It works fine, and that's the end of that review for that CPU. Now moving on to the RAM, it's like the Core's S value select. It works pretty well also. I've had no issues with that either, so that's the end of that, and it was in the video review, so just give you a quick idea here. The RAM did score like 5.5, graphics 4.4, and primary hard drive, the same as really another hard drive, 5.9 for a Seagate, so that's pretty decent, but either way, this Celeron, this particular Celeron is not really, it's probably not the best for gaming. It's something you really would not want to get if you were looking to do games in high or medium-ish settings, but you do medium or high settings games easily, but if you're going to get into like a lot of gaming and do it often and, at decently high settings, then do step up to at least an i3, because with an i3 you've got a lot more power, you've got hyper-threading, it's just a lot faster with an i3, but really it just comes down to what you want to run these settings at and how much you're willing to spend. If you're looking to just build a really basic computer that's cheap and, doesn't use a lot of power, then this is definitely the way to go. But if you're looking to go for gaming and get into intense stuff or intensive applications, then this isn't really the thing for you. But this will run perfectly fine for like a media center or even just for a basic PC. That's all, guys, and this is just my review of the hardware that I've just got for this system, and yeah, the hard drive's fine as well, but yeah, that's just me covering the hardware, did a bit of a test, and well, bye guys.